All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. Today is episode 467, and I'm really excited and happy to have my good friends Isabella Lambauer and Wade Bergner here with me. And they are both the co-founders of Real You, a charity organization dedicated to empowering our next generation. Welcome, Isabella and Wade. It's so great to have you guys here.
It's great to be here.
Thanks for
So,
having me.
can you tell us a little bit about what Real You is and where the inspiration came from to create it?
Go ahead, Isabella.
Sure. So Wade and I met about 2 years ago at a mastermind retreat where we were asked to have, do we have any ideas about social entrepreneurship or what could we do in the world that makes a positive impact? And we were part of a group where we were like, oh yeah, we could, create something for children, for them to realize from an early age on how to believe in themselves and get more self-worth and just really be able to get through difficult situations like bullying or, if you're not good in school or all these different things that come up. And so that's how we created a peer-to-peer resiliency training. That's a video training online with really short videos where we just teach children like how powerful is it to just take one deep breath and really let go and be in the moment. And yeah, do you want to add anything, Wade?
Sure. Yeah, it was really one of those things where we're on the same path and understood that there was something big here, and we stuck with it. And our resiliency and our background allowed us to really be able to put some different ideas together and to just pour our heart into what we believe can make a significant difference. It's just that we know just because of the path that we've been on that we're not alone. We all have challenges, and it's to just be able to understand that it's not something that you should hide. Become the person you are, and not have to prove your self-worth. It's there at the very beginning, and to not lose that. And with outside forces like bullying or just feeling inadequacy or troubles at home, and all these things are things we can help by doing and building that self-esteem within themselves early on. So the peer-to-peer works really well. The studies all prove the fact that kids like to listen to other kids, and to be able to create something that's fun and engaging is something that's been really fun to work on, and to know that it can and will make a significant difference if it's applied on a regular basis. And what we need is people to really support and understand, and to be able to be the leaders that they are, and take their opportunity to lead their children, and their children are going to be leaders and help other children be able to navigate through all the challenges that they're presented with. There'll be more as things go on. So
it's so true, and I love it. I love that you are helping children to harness what may be their natural leadership ability, and to kind of use it to help others, to lift them up. What a beautiful thing.
Yeah. And even, for me personally, I was the youngest of 5, and we never learned how to, we always were taught be very polite, to adults, but we never were taught, even in school, how to speak up or how to do, speak in front of people. And that's another skill that children can learn, doing those videos and really realizing, oh, wow, yeah, I can have a camera and I can actually do that without all the fear that, many adults and me also, speaking in front of a big group is like, what if I'm going to say something wrong, and all the thoughts in your head,
So do you help the kids who are becoming peer-to-peer leaders, do you help them kind of get over any of those kind of fears that they might have?
Well, right now so our first we realized we have to get one product together. So right now we have one complete training, which is with one girl. Her name is Danica. It's Wade's niece, and she, I guess, has more of a natural ability being in front of the camera. And we're working on a training for children to actually, how would that work, or how would that look like, and to just introduce them also to different mindfulness practices and stuff like that. So yeah, it's on our, I guess to creative training. Yeah.
That's fabulous.
We're looking to reach and be able to get a boy, a girl, and then also different nationalities, and be able to spread from there. We've got all sorts of things in the works that will allow us to really reach that platform and do that. And there's a lot of kids that are good in front of the camera, and they like that. And I think we have no problem being able to find the right ones. But the message is there to stay humble, but also be able to gain that confidence in yourself, become that leader so you can help other kids that maybe don't understand what's going on in one, for example, a bullying situation. It's not that the kids are bad, it's what they've been through. They're, like we just talked about the other example of a crumpled up piece of paper. They've been through a lot. A child that hasn't been damaged needs to understand and be able to help convey that to others that are in that bad situation, and just withstand that tough situation. So a lot of different things, but it all comes around to being it's the self-worth and understanding that, and that's what really gets us up every day and wants to push this forward and be able to network with the right people so they understand and help us, because we can't do it alone.
So true. And building a child's self-worth, I think, has a ripple effect that will just go out to the entire world and everyone they touch. If they feel good inside and they feel worthy and empowered, it's just going to be the most beneficial thing, I think.
Yeah. And I think it stretches beyond, and I know it does, beyond just the underprivileged children. It could be, I had a better than average life, and my parents were good people, but I also struggled with the same type of thing. And I know that there's countless others that have these inadequacies, and they let them block their ability to become the best version of themselves. So yeah, it's a real good thing. It's fun for us to be able to play a small role in it.
That's fabulous. So I know that you're going to be talking about this same topic at our conference, our Now Digital conference. And what will attendees at your digital breakout session, what will they be able to walk away with?
So we will obviously speak into what we've created with the peer-to-peer training. How does it work? Why are we doing it? And just to emphasize, the daily practice or continuous practice, how that's so important. And then also just show probably 2 to 3, depending on how we do with time, videos, and then speak into it, especially around self-worth, resiliency, and why it's so important. And for people to really see firsthand what is it, and then to get an idea of why is it important, and then they can sign up for a free training, and if they like it, they can go further. Or maybe, it's probably also not for everybody, but whoever likes it, they can sign up and see how they go with it.
That's fabulous. I'm excited for the people who will listen in and tune into your session. I think it's going to be great. So if my listeners want to get more information about Real You or connect with either one of you, how can they find you?
Well, the website is realuacademy.org, and you can sign up and watch with your kids, or independently they can watch it. A series of free videos that we have to be able to give you a general idea and to be able to work with us or see what we're working on and support us. Again, we're a nonprofit, so we need assistance in a number of different ways, but we want to be able to attract like-minded people that understand what we're working on, and we know that they're out there, and they're critical to the success of what we're doing. So that's really what it is, to be able to bring home that message of what we're trying to achieve, and the fact that something great can happen, but it needs to be a collective effort.
Amen to that. I am going to encourage all of my listeners to check out your wonderful organization at realuacademy.org, and I will also post that link in the show notes so that people will have that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Erin.
All right. Well, thank you both for spending this time with me and sharing the wonderful work that you're doing to help our next generation and build them up and teach them how to build up their peers. I just think it's fabulous, and I hope that all the parents who tune in will check out your fabulous work.
Thanks for all you do
so
as
much for
well.
also providing this platform for us, very
Thank
exciting.
you. All right, that wraps up today's episode. Wherever you are in this world, I hope you make it a very self-worth filled day for yourself.